Hey, my beautiful, beautiful friends. It's your friend Kevin here with today's daily blast, or today's divine daily blast. Here we go. I put on a t-shirt today that says choose happiness. And I think that's what it says. No, choose happy. Easy. Choose happy. Interesting that today is a number 9 angel numerology day. So let's get right to the cards and right to what we are all about. Here we go. Find the right camera. Sorry. Don't know why I said I'm sorry. Make a declaration. This is a number 9 day. For some, it's a day of somewhat completion. Now, as many of you know, I'm in John Mothershead Color Your Spirit class, and I pull cards from his deck, Angel Party Tarot, which is a really interesting deck because, you know, the back is like this and they're round. So the chances of getting a message between the upright and the shadow or the upside down is pretty common. And of course, I pulled the sun, but it was this way round this morning. And the two words that are here to invoke some kind of thought is vitality or sadness. You could go this way, sadness and vitality. Well, I love it because, you know, the words can invoke a thought and a feeling and a declaration. I can look at it this way and like, ooh, I see a different image. I look at it this way and here's another image. What the point I'm getting to is all of us are lined up with the divine. We're cracking open, or rather, the shell of what was has already cracked open, and the inside of what is to become is already here. So, what these cards are saying to me and what my message that I'm passing on to you is we are all travelers from one state of existence, consciousness, ideals to another. We're all on the move from one situation to another. We are constantly expanding, not so much contracting, but we are expanding. And the planets, the outer planets, are all moving into different signs, which, you know, hasn't necessarily happened like this, in this way, in history. That's just astrology. I was talking to our good friend Joanna yesterday on our Mad Minute podcast, or whatever you want to call it, show. We just get on these tangents and decide to record them. That's it. But even that, astronomers or astrologers, however you want to call it, studied these planets and their patterns and recorded it all. And they just, you know, recorded their findings, what they felt, what they saw, what they got. It is fascinating that centuries later, we should be using the same scientific type technology to trace it into what we're doing, what's going on, and how sometimes it can line up with what the divine's plan is. Enough about that. A number 9 day is all about being creative, artistic, kind, caring, not combative. Use the Empress, the Hermit, and in my case, the Sun, as your energy guides today, and call upon Archangel Gabriel, the great announcer, Archangel Michael, he who was like God, for that extra protection. We're still in the first quarter moon cycle. That's in Virgo. It continues to bring with it some challenges, but bring your attention to what your new moon intentions were. What you intended, what you asked for, what you wanted on the new moon, which was probably about 10, 12 days ago. Now, challenges that arise today specifically need us to double down on our efforts. They need us to remember where we are with gratitude, where we are with love, where we are with light, where we are with purpose. Turn off the mainstream news. Turn it off. It's some network, some reporter, somebody that wants you to look at something in a certain way, and it can send us down wormholes. No, no, not going down there today. All right, my isms. I'm aligned with the power of the Creator, and that power is with me now. Stand in the mirror and say that. Look at yourself in the eyes. Align yourself with the power of the Creator, and that power is with me now. Why would you not? The power of Creator made you, and your magical self is abundant in all kinds of ways. My heart space is fully open, and I'm boldly living my life. That might be a bit of a challenge. Your heart space may have felt a little bruised, a little dejected, a little rejected, a little hard done by, a little whatever you want to call it, where feelings have gotten tangled up. Something somebody says sends you off. Something somebody does sends you off. Or you get a general feeling about something or someone that sends you off in a road that is a little bit challenging. Bring your heart space back open and boldly live your life. I am worthy of all the goodness and abundance in the universe. Yes, you most certainly are. Why would anybody get in the line and say, I don't want boldness, I don't want abundance? I mean, some people could say it, but if we didn't have abundance of oxygen, we wouldn't be able to breathe. If we didn't have the abundance of the sun's energy, the light from that big fiery planet, things would not grow. If we didn't have the heat building up that rises up, that creates condensation and then later on rain in some parts, we wouldn't have water for our rivers and our streams and our oceans. Just saying. All right, a message from Archangel Zadkiel. Call upon me, the Archangel of Memory, when you need to increase your mental abilities and remember facts. Release unhappy memories. You don't have them, they don't have you, it's something that's done. My memory is perfect and I remember everything easily. You know, I've got OCD. I don't like that there like that. It was bothering me. The sky beings are with us all week long. Now, the sky beings are asking us to look at things in a completely different way. Well, no accident that they're with us this week. Thank you, sky beings, for helping me see things differently. A higher perspective, a lighter perspective, a brighter perspective. The eyes of the Creator were inside your eyes. Even when you close your physical eyes, you're still seeing something or have the ability to see something other than darkness. Mayat, however you want to say it, is the goddess of justice, asking us to weigh up our options. Are you choosing the highest option for you and everybody? Are you making the best choices that are available to you? Have you even looked at how many choices are available to you? Abundance is the ability to choose something different. Oh, look at this. I never noticed that before. May you discover fairy wings inside your sanctuary of your precious heart. Oh, Gertrude, Beatrice, where are you? Oh, they're in a temple. They're standing in front of the stained glass window, and the stained glass window has changed. Different images. Oh, okay. So the sun is coming through this stained glass window and it is making patterns on the floor. So the floor that I'm seeing that they're showing me is like those kind of like stone, that thick stone that you see in lots of movies. It's grey, it's glossy, it's shiny, but it's just really basically polished stone. And the shards of color, the sun is streaming through this window, pushing color all over the floor. Beatrice, what do you want? Oh, see the color in your life. Change the colors you want to see. Change the mood. Change. Like the other day, they were picking flowers and they were just so colorful out in the woods. This is what they want you to pay attention to. All right, I'm done shuffling. Oh, one more time. All right, do you want me to take from the top or take from the bottom? Take from the top, okay? Thank you. I don't know why they've never asked me to take cards off the bottom of the deck, but that's okay. Maybe they will tomorrow. Who knows? Speaking of color, here we go. Here's our rainbow fairy, and she's bringing hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change the negative situation into a positive one. Um, the declarations that you're making, have you even looked at whether or not they're positive or your own positive impact on them? If you're not happy, if you're feeling sad, frustrated, underneath the gun, whatever that looks like, and you really don't know what would make you happy, what would make you feel content, what would bring you joy. There are physical things you could do, getting quiet, going out in nature. Don't know why I'm fiddling with the arms of my chair. Something to lift you up, something to give you that bright, shiny penny type of energy. Hope is all, well, not all. Hope is what we have. Faith is what we have. And we can move forward, hoping that things will be the way we want them to be. That hope that everybody has a really good day. That's my hope when I come and do these things every day. Joy. Putting people on the right foot, not the back foot. Changing the perspective, like all these cards. And I got this started nearly 5 years ago when we were all locked down, told to stay in our houses. I'm giggling and I'm laughing now because, you know, when I go back and I watch some of the behind the scenes footage of different shows I like, they've all got these masks on and they're all, 6 feet apart. Now, listen, it kept a lot of us alive. It kept a lot of us going. So I'm not saying it was wrong. It was just interesting, different. How people continued their life with these restrictions in place. That makes sense to you. And I do have a tendency to giggle and titter when when I think about stuff like that. It was just rather, it was odd and awkward. My point in framing that is to say, then I thought, listen, there's a lot of madness going on out there where they're asking us to bleach our feet and do all kinds of crazy nonsense. I'm just going to get into fairies. I'm going to get into angels. I'm going to get into divination. I'm going to pick up my crystals and my cards and I'm just going to bring people joy because the alternative was not joy. And with that said, I'm going to let you go. I love you. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and doing all the things you do. Bye for now.